So we know that you wanted to get more of the lower body involved into it, right? Now, part of how you're setting up here, so right now with the feet this far apart here, okay, it makes it very hard for the body to rotate, okay? So I'm sure that's why it feels kind of awkward, right? Because I know you mentioned the leg drive and everything, because you can see here, let me draw these boxes around your knees here. So that's solid here, and you have a solid leg drive, but then you can see how we just don't quite turn. But part of that's just because of, I think part of it's the setup. You know, I think if we were to set up with our feet closer together, I think you're going to find that it's going to be easier to turn. But I think a lot of the inconsistency that I'm seeing is involved with the takeaway. Okay, because when you're coming back here, look at how you really kind of, that club face is wide open there, right? And so now what we have to do, now we have to reroute everything and get, you're probably used to having quick hands because the body wasn't quite going. And you can see we're on path here, then right here you pre-release everything. Okay, see how this club head kind of gets outside the forearms right here? Okay, and so now we get a little over it, right? And then depending on how the hands are at impact is going to determine that ball flight. Okay, so I think when we go back here, let's try to get it, and to start out with the setup, let's get our feet closer together. I want to see if just that fix alone helps you feel more of the hips. Cause I could definitely tell you're definitely a feel player, right? So I think if we get you feeling like your hips could turn, I think that's going to help quite a bit. But now when you come back, see the difference in the club head here? Compared to where you were at? So again, we just kind of roll it open there, right? Where if we could get it to where it stays more here, right? That's going to help us be consistent with not having those big kind of rope hooks, depending on how quick our hands are that day. Okay, so let's try those couple of adjustments and see what happens.